Hi guys, welcome to Seven Castle Games, and today I'm going to bring you the news of March and April. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the news on March. There was a lot of things going on. One of the things were we signed a contract with Rob and Pia. Rob and Pia, where Rob is the lead designer and Pia is the lead illustrator. Where Rob's going to bring more immersive and story driven visuals, and leading the art direction of Steam Cities. And then we're going to have Pia, which is going to create a high detail illustrations that we're going to see in a few and bring depth into the game of Steam Cities. They are really amazing to work with. They go into the details, and Pia has a lot of experience working with the vibrant colors and this type of design. That's why we have chosen Pia to be our lead illustrator and build all the illustrations for the Steam City. So I want to bring you. This was actually a draft of just a quick thing, just to give an idea of how the cover of the game is going to be. So it's not what you've seen now. It's going to be completely different, more vibrant. This was the first sketch from Beer, where bring us some depth on and how the things are going to be placed on, in terms of the background, in terms of the first person view, which is quite interesting. And then just another sketch of saying how the Steam City logo is going to be, where is going to be the Sky City. So this is from the point of view of the Sea City. This has been a really big journey. It's not just a click of a button. It has been quite a lot of iterations saying change here, change that. So there's the Sky City, and then there's the Cathedral City right in the middle of the both heroes. So, and this is going to be the main hero, which is going to be one of the captains, um, which you will see more towards in the future. And then here also we have the interaction of the scouts, but they were too many, so I said for them to reduce a bit. So, but this has given the full view of what we want to achieve for the cover. And then here, Pia was the first iterations of what's going to be the in terms of look and feel, what was going to be the palette colors that we wanted to put on the game. And of course, since we're talking about the steampunk game, Victorian period, so we wanted to bring the bronze, the metal, in combination with the leather, etc. So, and IPA as was able to deliver this. So here again, a little bit more detail on the harm, on the mechanic harm, and even every single goggle that you're going to see has a meaning. So here, there was a big discussion on this, BP and Rob, on this, what this will mean. So and actually he brought a really good idea, because this means the temperature of the mechanical harm, how it's working, it's overloading or not. And that was a really nice idea. So he tried to bring detail into the game, even of the girl, where you could see the tattoos on her face, which is really amazing detail. And P was really amazing bringing this into this type of detail and nuance into the game. So every single card has a lot of detail, which it's really interesting to see. And here was the start of the work of the background, what we're going to put on the background, where the things are going to be placed. And then with the initial drafts of the Sky City and the Cathedral City, where then with the help of the 3D models that I've developed, he was able to deliver a proper Sky City and a proper Cathedral City as per the miniatures. So, and here as well with more detail on the on in terms of the for the sea city, where you could see the mechanical harm a little bit more detail, uh, all the colors or the goggles where it says it's overpressure, the jackets, everything. It's really amazing, all those goggles as well. So everything has a meaning, which is really interesting, brings so much detail to the game. And here was one of the first iterations of the title, where we're trying to put some goggles inside, but we thought, okay, that's probably too much, and then we try to put a more clean, a more Victorian aspect. So we went for a more cleaner and more beautiful design, which I think this title is quite good and delivers the elegance of the Victorian times, but also the roughness of the steampunk era. What you can see here is my first iteration of the meeples in 3D, and then Rob has managed to do it properly in a way which they won't break, because the first ones that there was quite of a tendency to break, although being wood material they could break. And also some of them I wasn't quite happy because they weren't giving us the what I want to deliver in terms of what was the ultimate weapon and what was the scout. So we couldn't distinguish quite well what was a scout, what was the ultimate weapon. And I think here with the work of Rob redesigning the entire meeples was quite amazing. And now you can distinguish what's going to be the ultimate weapon and the scout. And here you see the journey that we had on the design of the character, of the main character, which is going to be the cathedral captain. And we wanted to impose structure, to impose to have power, to have like being a dictator almost, but we want to bring that power into the character, into the cathedral city, and I think Pia and Rob has managed to deliver that with a really amazing colors palette. Being the cathedral city, a red faction, so you could see the reds in the clothes. The same thing with the sea city. You see some greens, some yellows on the steam city, and some blues on the sky city. So this all the characters are uh, are designed for that specific faction with that specific color, which is really amazing. And the small detail that I love, the war cards, uh, put it on the cards. This slightest detail, more Victorian. It's really amazing, and it brought as well the power that I wanted to have in this character. And here we see also the many iterations that we had in terms of placing the meeples and where they should sit. Bear in mind, and you've seen this before in my blog as well, where we had the 10 or 11 versions of the board. This is probably the 13 or 14 or 15 version of the board already, where now we can see visible the progress, so the user won't be lost looking to the board and say, oh, what I need to do. So visually you could say, okay, I need to unblock this level in order to progress and to unlock the sabotage agents or the trade agents. So visually is much better, and also there's a slightest with the colors are a slightest difference of what does what. So this is more for tracking, more gray, not something that I need to act immediately. But here is where I move my scouts and where I deploy my scouts and where I manage my storage. And here the progression and upgrades of the city with also the a slot for each department, which is a really nice touch. And as well, the symbology that we tried to bring into the game, not only to give more visually to be more interesting, but also to be more easily to read. not have so many words. We're trying to bring to short everything, and also to be uh, um, approachable to everybody, whatever language is. Um, and I think the symbology that we brought to the game, it's really interesting, and you can distinguish what is a captain, what is the defense department, what belongs to agriculture department, etc. So all the iconography, let's sorry, it's really amazing in the game, and Rob and Pia were able to do that, which I couldn't do at the beginning of the game and when I designed the game. So I hope that you enjoy this journey that we've been doing in the past 2 months. There's still a lot of to do in terms of the, and I'm seeing in the background over there, over there, over there, here, over there, in the background, the cards for the law cards and for the event cards. So there's still a lot of stuff that we still need to finish. We hope to, at the end of this month, maybe next month, we will finish most of the core illustrations. So this, bear in mind, this is all the core illustrations that we're trying to bring to the game. That's going to be finalized for the final prototype to be close to ready production. So this is going to be a ready production, almost prototype, that we're going to give for the several reviewers to review the game. Although we already had really amazing reviews. The game had from the Edison Awards, we had a really great acceptance, and it's really amazing. And I hope with this illustrations and the work that Rob and Pia are doing is going to be more interesting, and people, I think, is going to enjoy much more. I'm really fascinated with all the work that we've been doing and all the small details. The things are really so good. So, and the discussions that we have about all the detail, things that don't have nothing to do with the game itself, but has to do with the team, has to do with the lore of the game, and that's really amazing. So once again, guys, I hope you are excited as me to see this game coming to the Kickstarter. Don't forget to follow us on the social media. That's quite important for us as well, and share your interests on this game with everybody, and please comment as well. We would love to hear about your opinions. Once again, guys, thank you. See you on the next update. Cheers. Bye.